Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Gohan felt sure he had failed and that the Earth would soon be lost.
So basically last time we were just opening the Imandra map and bringing in some logs from the other region, and since then I've more or less completed everything in the map, with the exception of the final mission. So, the Star in the Sky is the final mission on Imandra, and it's kind of a multi-stage, multi-cargo, interesting kind of map with very unique cargo. The basic idea is to recover the pieces of what looks to be an old World War II bomber from a lake and recover them back to the airport, which is where I was staging when I initially moved into this map. The first phase of the mission is to bring a metal detector out to the lake and basically drive around the shores and locate the actual pieces. Once found, you need a truck with a crane to lift them out of the water or wherever they may be, and then put them onto a flatbed. However, not just any flatbed, as the mission provides its own trailer, one of those super wide, heavy trailers that requires a high saddle, and the cargo will not pack down onto anything else. So basically what they're trying to get you to do is drag this giant trailer in and out of the bush 3 times, back and forth. But, like most missions in Snowrunner, the more the developers try to push me into doing it one certain way, the less likely I am to do it that way. The mission does require you to bring the mission trailer out to the lake at least once. It's part of the first phase, bringing the wide flatbed semi-trailer out to the lake. You can see that in my objectives there. But it doesn't require you to go back, so I only really have to do one trip with it. The other 2 pieces, I'm going to put them on flatbeds and haul them back that way. They may not pack down, but you can squish them in place with a crane. At least, that's the plan. Now, the other fun part of this mission is that I'm not doing it solo. You may have noticed the truck driving off in the distance ahead of me. That's Exploderator. He's a good friend and someone that I game with on a pretty regular basis. And honestly, Snowrunner is better with friends. So we're going to tackle this one together, because there's a lot of steps to it and it takes quite a while. And maybe with the 2 of us we can cut that back a little. And finally, just some thoughts on the Imandra map itself. While getting around is definitely a pain, and you do learn some of the safer routes to take, like sticking to the ice when you can instead of taking the roads, the real saving grace here is that just by virtue of this being the first DLC map, Saber, the developer, hasn't really gotten into some of the more tedious tactics to sort of stretch the content yet. So there aren't that many missions overall, and they're mostly fairly straightforward. Bring this cargo or this sled or whatever to this place. There's nothing that requires you to do crafting or to deliver some insane amount of cargo and do a dozen trips. So even though the roads kind of suck, you're never stuck on one mission for too long, because the missions themselves are pretty short and straightforward, which is nice. So I guess we'll just have to see how it goes as we move on to the other DLC. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy what has turned out to be one of the more interesting missions so far.
Well, I put waypoints, but I put them really spread out.
Mm-hmm.
And this road isn't as thick as I thought it would be.
Ah.
Or developed as well.
Yeah, no, what looks like a road on this map is often very much not. Holy shit. Was that? Okay, no, that was 18 and 7, not 187 tire damage.
Yeah. That's probably the same telephone pole across the road that I hit.
Yeah.
Did 1,500 damage to my suspension.
Ugh. Even in, like, I'm in low, and it still does all that damage.
Mm-hmm.
My wish list for Season 8 or whatever is just for them to go back and make a way for us to clean up the roads permanently.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, add a plow.
Yeah.
Or like a road grader.
And then make it permanent so I don't have to do it every time I load into the map.
Yeah.
You'll also find I have a little farm tractor out here.
Oh, nice.
It's got a plow
big
blade on
farm
it.
tractor?
Define big.
Well, it looked big. Is it the new mod?
Yeah, that's the new mod. It's neat.
It looked big.
That's not super big. It's fairly small.
It looked like as big as the Antarctic in the little screenshot.
Oh, yeah, no, not that big.
I was driving around the new map. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, hey, paved road. Oh, wait, it's just the parking lot for this quest area.
Uh-huh.
And we still haven't really even touched the Season 6 content yet. Well, you might have, but...
No, I haven't. I've largely been playing in order, aside from going to get a few trucks and upgrades I wanted. I've been going mostly in order. So this is honestly the first DLC, and I haven't completed anything beyond this. Was it that ice fall that you almost fell over on?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun, hey?
Yep. But I was doing a bad, and I was watching YouTube videos while I was driving, and then like I would just like find myself like in the trees, and I was like, how did I get this far into the trees without hitting something, and B, how did I get into the trees? Where's the road? Was I really that distracted? I'm seeing which part of the lake I need to pull down into. I guess anywhere close is good enough.
Yeah, anywhere in the area.
I don't want to, like, block anything.
So what's going to have to happen is we'll bring in the big heavy trailer and park it where that marker is, and then we'll take the other trucks in and go and recover the parts and bring them back out. The fuselage is the largest one. I think that should go on the heavy trailer, and then the two wings.
The super wide.
Yeah. Then the wings can go on the two flatbeds. And they won't pack down onto anything but the super heavy. So for the flat decks, you'll just have to crane them in place.
Oh, do they want you to?
Yeah, they want you to do 3 trips with a big trailer.
Get out. Just do the twin steer with like the 6-slot
Yeah.
bow saddle with the sides so it won't fall out.
Yeah.
But then you have to transfer them to the big trailer to turn them in, right?
Yeah, that's partly why you need the crane, but also to hold them down in the first place.
Change truck. Okay, what duty is the 750?
The 750's got a metal detector module on it.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
So it can go down on the shore for now.
Yeah, so I can go down to the shore. It'll have to drive around the lake and find the 3 parts.
Is this a good spot?
Yeah. Yeah, this will do just fine, because this area is where I got to bring the big heavy trailer to.
I'm going to pull them up a little further.
Sure. Bring this up here. Best horn.
Change truck. Why can't I get in the power stroke? Oh, I have to push a button.
Let's put this one up here.
Yeah, okay, so you hit scan.
And it should just open and you can drive around, right? right.
I think I've never used a metal detector before.
Oh.
I'm assuming it'll just start beeping if I get close.
Probably. I know there's one on the current shore about halfway down in the middle of the lake. I don't know where exactly, but... oh, you can actually see the fuselage if you look on the map. It's right across from us.
Oh, yeah. Big.
Yeah, there you can kind of see it sticking out of the water a little. So we'll probably have to get one truck over there and the Zix over there to pull it out. And then that can go... Oh, actually, that'll go on the Super Heavy, so I'll go get that. See how the big Kola does getting there.
Please don't fall in the lake. Oh, I got over here and it fell further into the water.
Wish I could increase the physics radius a little bit. Things don't have to be right next to you before they have physics. It's funny when you winch a truck along behind you and then you detach it and it just freezes in midair.
Oof. I bumped the truck. Well, the airplane is out of the water.
Hooray! Hooray! I'll bring the big trailer down to you.
That might be hard.
Well, I'll bring it down part of the way.
The reason I say it might be hard,
yeah,
is because there's nowhere to turn around here.
Ah. Can you just hoist it up over the cab and then reverse out?
I mean, I could try. If you could see what I was doing.
Maybe I can. Which truck are you in?
The Zix.
Okay. I can see what you're doing.
Did you switch to one of these over here?
Yeah, I'm sitting in the twin steer across the lake.
This is how the game was meant to be played, right?
Yep. Seems fine. I'm just turning inland now from the lake. This Kolob has such weenie exhaust stacks for the size of the truck. Especially when you look at stuff like the Antarctic and you look at how big the straight pipe is on that, it fits the size of the truck. These things are just tiny. Stupid long-nosed Kolob.
Whoa! Hey, easy, Tiger. Yeah, because when you turn it on, it's supposed to beep once. When within 100 meters from the object to be found, the module will beep once to indicate the player is near the location, and the cargo icon will be marked on the HUD.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it then.
When I turn it off and on right next to the airplane, nothing's happening. And there's no... I'm guessing it's... Whoever modded it onto this truck didn't mod it right.
Well, yeah. What a lot of those mods do, like it's there because of the unlocked vanilla modules mod or vanilla
Yeah,
add-ons.
but it doesn't have...
So all they did was
It's
just
not-
mark it as compatible with the truck.
Yeah, so you can fit it, but it's not coded to function.
Right. Yeah, there's probably something in the actual code that says only for these trucks.
Huh, tractor.
Yeah. Figured I had it right up the hill. I'll bring it down here so you can see how big it is or isn't.
Eh.
I mean, it's
Bigger
not
than the
bad.
Scout, smaller than the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Can you lower the blade and push rocks with it?
Yes.
Or just run them all over? So I don't know if this truck is worth having out here anymore.
Probably not.
So I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, I'll just recover it once you're out of it.
I am out of it.
Okay.
Eh.
Yeah.
Eh. Oh yeah, these stacks are dumb.
Right?
They're like 2-inch.
Yeah.
2-inch exhaust.
They're probably like 5-inch pipes, but on that truck they look tiny.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go change the power stroke. This can go back to garage. And let's get that metal detector off. Alright. Give me some examples of trucks that I can put it on.
Ford CTL 9000. No, the plane is bigger than the trailer.
Oh. Alright. If I use metal detector module. I hear it. Oh, I see. Yep, this one works correctly.
Okay.
Alright, well I guess if I'm loaded, I could start bringing this one back, eh?
Yeah.
You didn't put the brake on the Zix.
I turned it off, didn't I?
Yeah. I
Or
jumped
did
in
it
and it
just roll
started
into the
rolling
lake or
backwards. No, not into the lake. Alright, I guess we're doing a little nighttime drive with the airplane on the back here. Hello, little tractor. Oh, you're right. It's actually a pretty tall tractor. The wheels are pretty big. And it comes with a couple of custom trailers, which is neat. Uh-oh.
And I blew through most of it, and it was like the last 20 yards, and it was like, no. It's still going, but it's not ripping through like it was.
Oh,
there's a good tree. There we go.
I parked the
back
little
into high
tractor
gear.
right in the way.
Nice.
Yep. Just move that.
You spam it into the water. You'll be alright.
Oh, yeah.
Go around these truck destroying poles in the road.
So I guess by the time I get this one back, you'll probably have the other two trucks loaded up, and then we can both drive one back. Something like that.
I appreciate your vote of confidence.
Well, I'm assuming that this isn't going to be a walk in the park to get the fuselage back.
Oh, probably not. Might even need a lead truck with a winch to help you.
Yeah, to pull the trailer
Some of
around.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah, let me just go and put in a few waypoints here then.
Because some of these roads are very narrow.
Yeah, I know a
With
couple
trees
of
on either
ways to
side.
avoid them, to some extent. But yeah, there's definitely some corners that aren't going to be easy. Once I get out to the ice, it should be fine. Then I can come up here. Around. Then I know my way back. Alright, so that's kind of the route I'm going to look at taking.
This wing is heavy, but it has no mass when
Uh-huh.
it comes to dynamic loads. It's so weird. Like, it like sways off to the side, and my crane is like 50 feet in the air, but it doesn't actually pull my truck to the side.
Good old weightless cargo until it's packed down, and then suddenly it magically has weight. I always wonder about that. Like, why? Why is unpacked cargo nearly weightless?
Because if it had weight, the crane wouldn't work at all.
This makes sense.
Because,
Instead of fixing our cranes, we'll make all the cargo not have weight.
yeah, I don't know, like, it's weird. A good example of how weird it is when you put the stronger crane on the little Tuz. Remember how it would like lift it? It would make it so strong that the outriggers would lift it up off the ground,
Yep.
and it would like pull itself in half if you tried to lift something heavy.
Probably have to turn it around and hang the wing off you.
Okay. Did you see what I saw?
Yes.
He did like 7 barrel rolls. Okay, let me put this down over here.
GG game.
You touched the ice. How dare you?
My truck's all broken. Gotta recover this anyway.
I have parts.
That's true. Do you have, oh, yeah. Do you have a lot of parts?
Hold on. I don't have any wheels, but I do have 600 repairs.
Okay, well, that'd be enough to fix me. And I've got 5 out of 6 wheels.
Yep.
Don't have any spares on this one. Or that one, I don't think. Wait, do I? Oh, I've got a spare wheel on the farm tractor. Aha, tractor, you're useful after all.
So it might be easier to just pick this up and drive with it hoisted over the Zix and just drive the Zix to the airport.
Yeah,
if you can get the other one on the Paystar.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Because I drove this down from the mountain and the Zix just didn't care.
Yeah, probably easier than putting it on the back of this thing. Just throw it on top of your truck and be done with it.
I'll just hold it up in the air.
Spare wheel.
Yeah.
Hooray! Repaired wheel.
Hooray!
Alright, we should be close here. Yep, right there. Alright, can I get this thing out of the lake with this truck?
I'm going to stop for a second so I don't get too far. I have to bring the Zix back.
Stupid broken crane. What's wrong with you? There we go. Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Okay.
No worries. Oh, it's just a wing without an engine attached, so that'll fit on the back of the
right.
that easily.
It just won't pack.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually just the right
'cause
size for a long flatbed.
The fuselage had the other engine. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, like that actually fits perfectly on there. That's hilarious.
Nice.
And
But your driver doesn't know how to put straps over it, so...
impossible to pack cargo. Bullshit.
Rope. Not complete. Ratchet strap. Ratcheted. Hooked.
Exactly.
On the points that the truck has because that's what it's made for. No, only the super wide trailer can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Load it up. The crane's holding it down. See how well that works. Fuselage sold. Alright, drop it on. I'm glad you didn't actually drop it in case it, like, flew off into space.
I did drop it, like the last inch or so.
With the engine, that's that one. Contract completed. 18,500.
Money.
So much money.
I
Sweet.
accept your rewards.
After turning in the mission, Exploderator and I packed up the remaining trailers on the map and drove them back to the trailer store to sell them. Trailers in this game sell for quite a bit. In fact, most of them are worth about as much as a regular mission pays out. And we were turning in the super wide mission trailer that we get to keep after we're done, along with a heavy tanker, and then a number of smaller trailers as well. We actually made more money selling the trailers than we did from the mission itself, which goes to show that it's generally worth cleaning up the map after you finish all the jobs there. The unedited video for this session was a little over 2 hours, so I did my best to cut it down to something a little more watchable. And a big thank you to Exploderator for joining me. This would have taken forever on my own. And with that, it's time to end. See you next time.